Hello everyone, I am Dr. Anand Kumar. I am working as an assistant professor of biotechnology. So today we are going to discuss about the search for genetic material. So first of all, we have to know about the genetic material. What is genetic material? Okay, so one component of the body which govern the character and also transfer from one generation to another generation, or you may call it from father to offspring. Okay, so that is known as genetic material. So now we are knowing that DNA is our genetic material, but before 1 century back we do not know about anything which is our genetic material. DNA is our genetic material, protein is our genetic material, carbohydrate is genetic material. We don't know. Okay, so how it was searched from time to time. Okay, in the starting, Mendel was the scientist who discovered law of inheritance. Okay, in a law of inheritance, he concluded that there is a factor which govern the characters where they are transferred from one generation to another generation. Okay, and that factor is present in a chromosome. And chromosome contains DNA and protein. So at that time there was a contradiction regarding the genetic material. Genetic material is DNA or protein that is governing the character of our body. Okay, so after some time in 1928 there was a scientist named Frederick Griffith. He was doing research on a pathogenic bacteria, Streptococcus pneumoniae. That is a pathogenic bacteria and it causes pneumonia, right? So they have taken two strains. One was S type 3 and second was R2, means you may call it R type 2. Okay, so S type 3 was pathogenic strain or virulent, but R type 2 was non-virulent. What is virulent? Okay, virulent means that have a ability to cause disease. That have ability to cause disease. Okay, so why S type 3 showing virulent character and why not R type 2 showing non-virulent character? Okay, in S type there was a polysaccharide covering. This S type 3 bacteria was showing virulent character. Okay, so he took two strains in our experiment. Okay, firstly he took S type 3 strain and he injected into a mice, and after injection he observed that all the mice have been died. In a second experiment he took R type 2 bacteria and he injected into mice. Okay, and after that he observed that mice are live. Okay, in a third experiment he took same as type 3rd bacteria, but that was heat killed. Heat killed as type 3rd bacteria. And he injected into mice and he observed that mice are not dead, they are live. You can see here in an experiment when he took as type 3rd live bacteria, then mice was dead, but when he is taking heat killed as type 3rd bacteria, then mice is live, means this is not virulent bacteria, right? In a 4th experiment, he took R type 2nd plus heat killed as type 3rd bacteria, and actually this was the mixture of R type 2 and heat killed as type 3rd bacteria, and he injected into mice and he observed that mice are dead. That was the surprising result. Why it happens? Okay, you see here again he took R type and he took heat killed as type 3rd bacteria. In both the cases mice are live, means bacteria are non-virulent. That's why mice are live. We are mixing both components, means R type 2nd and heat killed as type 3rd bacteria. Then mixture is transferring from non-virulent to virulent. Okay. After that, he took dead mice, okay, and isolated bacteria from dead mice from the liver, and he observed that bacteria which were obtained from dead mice that were virulent. So question was that how it was happened. Okay. After that he concluded that some genetic material of heat killed S type bacteria was transferred into R type 2 bacteria. That's why the genetic material govern the character of virulency. Okay, so R type bacteria was converted into a virulent bacteria. Clear? So he concluded due to the transformation principle this was happened. Okay, means what is transformation? Transfer of genetic material from one organism to another organism. This Griffith experiment is based on transformation principle. After that, the scientific community was not convinced with the Griffith, and there was some lacuna regarding the search of genetic material, that protein is genetic material and DNA is genetic material, and even RNA may be a genetic material. Okay, so after that some more experiments were performed, like in 1944 and 1952, two more experiments like Avery, MacLeod and McCarthy performed experiment, and in 1952 Hershey Chang performed experiment. Okay, so these topics we will cover later. Okay, thank you very much for today's session.